Hello and welcome. In this video, we will solve some more quadratic equations by using quadratic formula. So first example is minus x squared plus 2x equals 2. So first we need to set this equation equal to 0 or write the equation in a standard form. So for that we need to subtract 2 from each side. So minus x squared plus 2x minus 2 equals 2 minus 2. Cancels out. Minus x squared plus 2x minus 2 equals 0. So now this equation is in standard form. So the quadratic formula is x equals minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now the coefficient of x squared is minus 1. So a equals minus 1. The coefficient of x is 2. So b equals 2 and c equals minus 2. So after plugging the values of a, b and c in the quadratic formula, this is what we get. X equals minus 2 plus or minus square root of 2 squared minus 4 times minus 1 times minus 2 over 2 times minus 1 equals minus 2. Let's simplify it. 2 squared is going to be 4. And now we have 2 minus sign here. There's minus 2 and there's minus 1. Minus and minus is going to be equal. 2 plus. So minus 1 times minus 2 equals 2. And then 4 times 2, 8 divided by minus 2 equals minus 2 plus minus square root minus 4 divided by minus 2. Equals minus 2 plus or minus. Now square root minus 4, we can write it as, according to the properties of radical, we can write square root minus 4 equals minus 1 times square root 4. And remember, if you have minus under a square root, we can write I, that is a complex number. So we can write minus square root minus 1. We can write it as I and square root 4. So in that case, we can write it as square root 4 I over minus 2. So we know that square root of 4 will give us 2. So minus 2 plus or minus 2 I over minus 2. We can take 2 is common in both terms, so we can write it as 2 minus 1 plus or minus I over minus 2. Now this 2 and this 2 cancels out, so we are left with minus 1 plus or minus I, and then there is one more minus, this one, outside the parentheses. Now we can write both solutions of x. So x equals minus 1 plus I, and the other solution is x equals minus 1 minus I, and we can simplify both of those solutions further. So distribute minus inside the parentheses. It will be 1 minus I. Distributing this minus inside the parentheses, we'll get 1 plus I. So those are the solutions of the given quadratic equation by using quadratic formula. Let's solve another example. Now in this example, the coefficient of x squared is square root of 5, so a equals square root of 5, b equals the coefficient of x is 1, and c equals square root of 5. So let's plug in those values in a quadratic formula, and this is what we get: minus 1 plus or minus square root of 1 square minus 4 times square root of 5 times square root of 5 divided by 2 times square root of 5, which is equal to minus 1 plus or minus 1 square. It's going to give us 1 minus, now these two, square root of 5 times square root of 5 is going to give 5, and 5 times 4 is 20. So minus 20 divided by 2 times square root of 5, and this is going to be equal minus 1 plus minus square root of minus 19 divided by 2 times square root 5. Let me write 5 one more time. Square root of 5, which is equal to minus 1 plus or minus and I square root 19 divided by 2 square root of 5. So the two solutions of x will be 1 minus 1 plus I square root of 19 divided by 2 square root 5, and x, let me write it in another color, x equals minus 1 minus I square root 19 divided by 2 square root 5. You can further simplify it by writing minus 1 over 2 square root of 5 plus square root of 19 I divided by 2 square root of 5 and minus 1 over 2 square root of 5 minus square root of 19 divided by 2 square root of 5I, and those are the two solutions of the equations. Thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe my channel. Thanks. Bye.